Have you ever started something with crazy excitement, only to give up halfway through? Don't worry, you're not broken. In fact, 92% of people never finish their goals. And the scariest part? Most of them believe they're just lazy. But the real reason is much deeper than that. See, starting is easy. You get a hit of dopamine, your brain lights up, you feel unstoppable. But then, reality shows up. Momentum dies, self-doubt creeps in, distractions take over. And before you know it, your dream becomes just another abandoned project in your mental graveyard. But here's the truth. Nobody tells you. Finishing isn't about willpower. It's about building a system that makes quitting harder than finishing. And once you understand that, everything changes. Let me tell you a story. In 2004, a guy named David decided to run a marathon. He was overweight, out of shape, and had never run more than a mile. But he set the date, bought the gear, made a plan, and 3 weeks later, he quit. Fast forward to 2007. Same guy, same goal. But this time, he did something different. He told 10 friends about the marathon. He printed out a training schedule and taped it to his fridge. He signed up for a local running group. He even promised to donate $500 to a charity he hated if he didn't show up on race day. 6 months later, David crossed the finish line. And when people asked him how he did it, he said, "I made quitting more painful than running." That's the difference. So if you're tired of starting things and never finishing, here's a simple 3-step protocol that works, even if you've failed 100 times before. Step 1. Make it public. Humans hate looking bad. We'll do insane things just to protect our reputation. So use that. Tell someone about your goal. Someone you respect. Better yet, post it online. Give yourself a deadline. Now you're not just accountable to yourself, you're accountable to the world. That pressure? That's fuel. And if you want to turn it up a notch, put money on the line. There's a website called Stick, where you can commit money to a cause you hate. And if you fail, it gets donated. Trust me, nothing motivates like the fear of funding something you stand against. Step 2. Shrink the finish line. One of the biggest mistakes people make is thinking too big, too fast. I'm going to write a book. I'm going to lose 50 pounds. I'm going to start a business. That's not a goal. That's a fantasy. Instead, break it down so small it's almost laughable. Don't write a book. Write a paragraph. Don't run a marathon. Run for 5 minutes. Don't build a company. Get 1 client. Momentum doesn't come from big wins. It comes from small wins stacked daily. Because action breeds clarity. And clarity keeps you moving. Remember, you don't need motivation to take the first step. You need proof that progress is possible. And once your brain sees that, it'll want more. Step 3. Build a no-matter-what routine. Here's a secret. You don't need discipline every day. You need it once, to build a system that removes choice. Think about brushing your teeth. You don't wake up debating whether you should do it. It's automatic. You need that same automation with your goals. So create a routine so stupidly simple that even on your worst day, you can follow through. Want to work out? Lay your clothes out the night before. Want to write? Open a blank doc and set a 5-minute timer. Want to study? Block social media and set your desk up in advance. Remove friction. Remove decision fatigue. Because if you're relying on motivation, you've already lost. Now, let me be brutally honest. You're going to be tempted to quit. Life will get busy. You'll get tired, discouraged, bored. And that's when most people tap out. But if you remember this, you're not trying to finish perfectly, you're trying to finish consistently, you'll win. Because done is always better than perfect. And progress beats potential every single time. So here's what I want you to do right now. Think of one thing you've started and abandoned. A goal, a dream, a project. Got it? Now, go tell someone you're picking it back up. Make the commitment public. Shrink the first step. And design a routine that removes excuses. That's it. That's the formula. Not sexy, not complicated. But it works. Every time. And if you want to go deeper, I made a video about how to stop procrastinating. Even if you're the king of excuses, you don't want to miss it. Click right here, and let's keep building that unstoppable version of you. And hey, if this helped you even 1%, consider subscribing. Not for me, for you. Because you deserve to become someone who finishes what they start. Now go, start, and finish.